Yo, what's up? Back at it again with another video. Today's topic, AEW's All Out event pay-per-view. This was overrated as heck. Overrated as heck. I'ma split it down the middle. I'm not gonna be biased, not gonna say this show was amazing. I'm not gonna say this show was bad. I'm not a WWE mark. I'm not an AEW mark to the extreme. I classify myself as a wrestling fan who enjoy many companies, and when there's good wrestling, there's good wrestling. And when there's bad wrestling, there's bad wrestling. When there's good promos, there's good promos. When there's bad promos, there's bad promos. You know, so I'm gonna just cut it down the middle. It was okay. It was good to not. It was good, not great, not amazing. Um, the main event segment pretty much is basically all you're in and watch. The main event was decent. And it actually kind of failed with how much hype there was about around it. It felt like a last minute thing. It was a continuous build up. Over the couple months. Kenny Omega, Christian Cage was fused like only a month or two, and Christian Cage had won the Casino Battle Royal, stuff like that, and it just felt like out of nowhere. They had good chemistry, I guess, but the match just didn't, wasn't as good as the first one that was on AEW Rampage the week before it, I think. Or was it Impact? I mean, Impact, or was it AEW Dynamite? Can't remember. But I've been checking out AEW Dynamite, on a month basis. There's things I love about it. There's things I don't like about it. There's things I wanted to change. And it really doesn't have to do, it has to do with a lot of stuff. But that's it. I want to talk about that in another video. But anyway, we talk about AEW All Out pay-per-view. Of course, you have the return to Daniel Bryan. You had the return of Adam Cole. They're debuting in AEW. And you had CM Punk's first match, which was decent. Very overrated. People were saying, it was amazing. It wasn't amazing. It was decent. Good to see him in the ring. Good for him to come back. But I feel like he was overshadowed on this pay-per-view, and this was his hometown. And I didn't agree with that decision for them to overshadow CM Punk with the debuts of Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan, the main event segments, and Luchasaurus, and had a whole out brawl. It felt like CM Punk just that should have been the main event. That CM Punk should have had a way better match, a way better reception, and it just felt like 7.5 years for him to come back, and his first match is overshadowed by the main event and the debuts of Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole. But besides that, the other matches were decent. Lucha Bros are the champions. I'm happy about that. Britt Baker retains the championship. Miro retains the championship. That's a good decision. Big Show defeated QT Marshall in the match. That match was before the the Christian Cage, the Kenny Omega. That was just weird. And we didn't see Malachi Black, and we didn't see Andrade on the show, which was weird because they were huge signings for AEW, and it's just like they don't really know what to do with them. Yeah, Malachi has a feud right now, but it's like, why wasn't his feud on the pre-show at least? Come on, throw a dog a bone, man. Like, come on, like AEW, like throw a dog a bone. Like he puts in the work, and it's just he wasn't on the event at all. I didn't understand it. And Andrade was supposed to be on there, but travel delays with some of the wrestlers and stuff like that. So he eventually had his match on Rampage, like the week after that event. So So my review for this AEW All Out pay-per-view has to be. I give it 3 stars out of 5. Only because the main event segments, the debuts, the Lucha Bros are champion, Miro retains, were good. Anything else, it were very skippable. Some disappointing moments. I can't believe CM Punk's match was overshadowed by the main event, they debuts, and people were talking about the debuts and Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan and Kenny Omega and the lead, and CM Punk is just like backseat, whereas like you could kind of like forget about him, which is kind of weird because he's a big star, but AEW just went that route, so we'll see what happens in the next pay-per-views and the next week's the Dynamite and Rampage and all that stuff. I'll keep you updated every once in a while. I'll talk about wrestling because I'm a wrestling fan. I'm also going to be talking about WWE and some other wrestling companies that I love and enjoy, like NWA Power, I occasionally watch Impact Wrestling here and there. WWE, of course, GCW, it's amazing. There's some other NXT 2.0. There's some good wrestling out there. So I'm gonna be reviewing it, talking about it. Keep your eyes peeled on this channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.